Somewhere out there, a scene is unfolding. The kind that sends chills down spines, that makes even the most confident second guess their choices. Imagine it, the perfect setup. Every detail is meticulously planned, every angle accounted for. And the trap? Flawless, slick, precise. You can almost hear the gears clicking, the silent whispers of strategy working in harmony. But here's the kicker. You weren't in it. Not even close. You were watching from the sidelines, blinking, hesitant, paralyzed by that ever-familiar hesitation that keeps people ordinary. And I'm not just talking about missed opportunities. I'm talking about the moments that define you, the ones that could have reshaped everything. Life's cruel that way, isn't it? See, there's a kind of beauty in a plan executed perfectly. It's mesmerizing, dangerous. It sparks a mixture of awe and envy. You watch it unfold, knowing every move, every step, every pause was calculated to perfection. And you're just there feeling the weight of absence, the gnawing question. What if? That little word can haunt you more than any failure ever could. What if I'd stepped forward? What if I'd taken the risk? What if I had been in the room when it all happened? It's a ghost that lingers in the corners of your mind, whispering at the worst possible moments. And the worst part? The trap doesn't wait for regrets. It snaps shut, whether you're ready or not. No. It doesn't care about timing. Every day. Opportunities are like that trap. Perfectly poised, waiting for someone sharp enough, brave enough, focused enough to step in, and yet most of us drift through life as if the world owes us the moment anyway. We linger in comfort zones, watch from afar, and nod politely while the ones who see clearly step in and claim what was theirs. The tension, the suspense, the thrill. It isn't for the passive. It never has been. It's raw. It's unforgiving and it's intoxicating. That feeling of being a spectator, watching brilliance unfold in someone else's hands. It cuts deeper than any failure. But here's the secret. The sting, the regret, the gnawing absence. It's yours to transform. You see the setup, the trap, the perfect alignment of chaos and opportunity. It's a blueprint. And while it's true you weren't in it this time, that doesn't mean the story ends there. No, it means the door is still waiting. And the tension you feel, that's fuel. That pang in your chest, that's clarity. That's the signal your instincts are screaming. Next time, step forward. Next time, there will be no sidelines. No hesitation, only action. The world doesn't hand out perfection twice, but it does give you chances to sharpen yourself, to prepare, to learn. Every trap you didn't walk into, every setup you missed, it's a lesson, a teacher in disguise. And the beautiful, terrifying truth is this. Every single one of those lessons is meant for you, if you have the courage to claim them. Step back and look at it. You weren't in it. That's fact. But being outside, watching, learning, feeling that raw tension, it's preparation. It's the forge where your next move is shaped. You can almost feel the electricity of it, the potential energy waiting to explode into something you control. And now, take a breath. Let that sting sink in just for a moment. Feel the intensity, the dark pulse of reality hitting you. You weren't in it, yes, but the trap, the setup, the perfect moment, They exist for everyone. They wait for the sharp, the daring, the focused. And here's the deal. The moment you stop watching and start moving, the game changes. The tension, the thrill, the edge. Suddenly it's yours to wield. Nah, it won't be easy. Nothing worth claiming ever is. But the first step, the step from spectator to participant, that's where the power begins. So here you are, right on the precipice. The world has its setups, its traps, its flawless moments. You've felt the absence. You've tasted the sting. You've watched brilliance in motion and asked yourself, why wasn't I in it? Now it's time to stop asking. Time to start claiming. The story hasn't skipped you. It's just waiting for your move. And when you finally step in, when you finally embrace the tension and own the trap, you'll realize every moment spent outside was just rehearsal for your entrance. Now listen closely, because this is where the game changes. You've felt the sting of absence. You've watched the perfect setup, the flawless trap, and thought, not again. But here's the truth. The trap itself doesn't care who walks in. It only waits for someone willing to step forward. And that someone could be you. Yes, you. See the trap before it snaps. Sounds simple, right? But most people don't see it at all. They stumble through life blindfolded, pretending the world is predictable, orderly, kind. Kind? The world isn't kind. It's precise, calculated. It rewards awareness and punishes hesitation. The perfect trap, the ideal setup, it's invisible to the unobservant. You must train your eyes to notice the threads, the patterns, the tension in the air. Notice the pause, the alignment, the smallest detail that others miss. That's where the advantage begins. Embrace the tension. The trap isn't scary, it's truth. That tightrope moment before everything falls into place, that's where you learn what you're made of. Oh, most people flinch. Most freeze. They let the moment pass. But you lean in. You feel the pressure, the weight of opportunity. And instead of collapsing, you bend it, mold it, make it yours. Tension isn't the enemy, it's the compass. It points to where action must be taken. And action, not hesitation, is the only thing that gets you in the room when the trap clicks shut. Prepare ruthlessly. You weren't in it before because you weren't ready. No excuses, no self-pity. Preparation is silent. Preparation is invisible. It's in the small victories, the early mornings, the constant sharpening of instincts. Every lesson from watching the trap fail others, that's gold. Every moment spent outside, that's fuel. Transform it into strategy. Transform regret into advantage. There's no need to curse your absence. Study it. Learn it. Beat it before it even forms. Commit. Oh yes. This is where most crumble. Commitment is terrifying. It's the point of no return. Nah, you cannot half-step into the trap. Half-step into brilliance. The world doesn't reward the tentative. You must commit fully. Knowing the risk, knowing the cost, knowing the tension that comes with entering a perfect setup. But here's the secret. Once you commit, the trap bends to you. The timing, the alignment, the precision. It becomes a canvas for your actions. Step in fully. And suddenly the perfect setup becomes your stage. Act decisively. Enough planning. enough hesitation. The moment you see it, feel it, know it, the trap, the setup, it's time. Move. Move with purpose, with intent, with clarity. There is no second guessing, no pauses. The world rewards decisiveness. The perfect trap doesn't wait for those who dither. And once you act, the difference is immediate. Tension becomes momentum. Observation becomes power. Regret becomes history. And finally, reflect. Each step you take inside the trap, each risk embraced, each moment seized, it's more than action. It's transformation. You're no longer outside watching brilliance unfold. You are the brilliance. The trap was perfect. Yes. The setup was flawless. Yes. But now you are in it. Every ounce of preparation, every lesson from absence, every drop of tension you harnessed, they all converge. And the world, meticulous as it is, has no choice but to respond. So remember this, you weren't in it before. That sting was real. That tension was sharp. But it doesn't define you. What defines you is what you do next. Step forward. See the trap. Feel the tension. Prepare. Commit. Act. Reflect. And the next time a perfect setup aligns, you won't just be there, you'll dominate it. Not because the trap changed, not because the world bent, but because you finally did. Here it comes. The moment you've been building toward. The trap, the perfect setup, the tension that once paralyzed you, it's alive now. Not outside you, not as some distant observer. No, it's inside. Every lesson, every hesitation, every gnawing what if. It's fuel, sharpened into a weapon. And the world can feel it, even if it doesn't know why. See, the trap doesn't care who steps in, but it does reveal who belongs there. Those who hesitate, those who flinch, they crumble. Those who linger in doubt, they vanish from the equation. But you've seen, you've learned, you've prepared, you've embraced the tension, committed fully, and acted decisively. Now it's no longer a trap. It's your arena. Every moment of absence before, every time you watched the perfect setup pass you by, that was just rehearsal. Rehearsal for your entrance. Now, feel it. The precision, the alignment, the surge of clarity. This is the apex. The trap, flawless as it is, bends around those who understand it. And you understand it. You read it like a book, anticipate it like a chess master, move through it like a shadow. The fear that once gripped you, gone, replaced by focus. The regret that once stung, transformed into strategy. And the tension? The tension is now your rhythm, your heartbeat, your signature. And here's the truth. The world doesn't hand out perfect setups twice, but it does give those who act the edge they crave. Each moment of observation, each ounce of preparation, every second spent outside watching, it all converges here. The trap, once flawless and merciless, now exists to showcase you. The setup, once intimidating, now highlights your mastery. The difference is simple. You're no longer waiting. You're moving. You're shaping. You're taking. So step fully into it. Own the chaos. Embrace the tension. Wield the strategy you've built. This is your stage. Every misstep you avoided, every hesitation you overcame, every lesson you harvested, it all fuels this one moment. The trap doesn't hold power over you anymore. No, you hold power over the trap. And the world, meticulous and calculated as it is, finally responds to the one thing it cannot control: the decisiveness of a prepared mind. Look at yourself now. Feel the shift, the gnawing regret, vanished, the fear, transformed into precision, the absence you once felt, replaced by presence. You are in it. You are the action, the edge, the force that turns the perfect setup into your triumph. And as the trap snaps into place, as the tension reaches its peak, as the world watches, you are not a spectator. You are the catalyst. The moment is yours. Every ounce of doubt, every shadow of hesitation, every second spent outside, it all led to this. And here's the final truth. There will always be more setups, more traps, more moments that test the bold, the focused, the prepared. But you now know the difference. You know how to step in, how to move, how to turn absence into presence, tension into fuel, hesitation into action. It is something to conquer, something to own, something that proves, beyond any doubt, that you are not just watching the world unfold, you are shaping it. Now, feel it. The calm after the storm, yet buzzing with energy. The trap has closed, the setup executed, and here you stand. Not as a witness, not as someone left behind, but as someone who finally claimed their place. There's a strange clarity in this. A dark satisfaction that whispers, this is only the beginning. You see, the trap isn't the end. The perfect setup isn't a single moment frozen in time. No, it's a cycle. Every flawless plan, every calculated move, every tension-filled pause is just a test of readiness. And you, now forged, now sharpened, now inside, you understand it. You understand that being present isn't luck. It isn't timing. It is relentless focus. It is deliberate motion. It is the willingness to walk into what others fear, to act when hesitation paralyzes, to seize what others only dream about. And here's the dark, beautiful truth. The world keeps spinning. New setups, new traps, new moments designed to leave the unprepared outside, watching, yearning, aching. But you are different. You have tasted the edge. You have felt the tension bend beneath your feet. You have seen the trap unfold and survived it, dominated it, turned it into triumph. And each next challenge? It's not a threat. It's another canvas, another arena, another chance to rise above those who are still waiting. Reflection is key. Look back at the times you weren't in it. Feel the sting? Yes, but don't cling to it. Transform it. Every absence, every hesitation, every almost is ammunition for the future. It's fuel. The pain, the regret, the tension, they are not chains. They are the forge that hones your instincts, sharpens your focus, and trains your courage. And now, you are ready, always ready. Because readiness isn't given, it's earned. And you've earned it. So step into every trap, every setup, every perfect moment that the world dares to offer. Step in with clarity, with precision, with intent. Do not flinch. Do not hesitate. Do not let the gnawing what if linger ever again. The world may try to lure you outside, into observation, into fear, into absence. Nah, you will not comply. You are inside now, and inside is where power lives. Inside is where opportunity is claimed. Inside is where victory begins. And as you move forward, remember this. Every trap you once feared, every setup you once missed, every perfect moment that passed you by, they are all guides. Subtle teachers, pointing toward the same lesson: presence, decisiveness, mastery. Step fully, act with intent, and embrace the tension. That is how you stop being a spectator. That is how you stop watching brilliance unfold in others. That is how you become the force that bends the perfect trap to your will. The stage is set. The moment is now. Every hesitation that once haunted you, every second of absence, every whisper of regret, they are gone. What remains is focus. What remains is clarity. What remains is power. And power, my friend, is not given. It is seized. It is commanded. It is claimed in the moments that others fear. And you now have claimed it. Have you heard? No, really. Have you listened? Somewhere in a skyscraper miles above your head, a group of billionaires just leaned back in their leather chairs, swirling crystal glasses, and made a decision about you. Not about the world, not about the markets, about you. They analyzed your patterns, your habits, your potential. They whispered, they nodded, and they decided what? That you're expendable, that you're useful. Or maybe, just maybe, they saw something in you that even you refused to see. It's funny, isn't it? How little control you think you have while someone else decides your fate in a boardroom. Your life, tiny moves invisible to them, suddenly weighed on gold-plated scales. And here you are, sitting on the other side of a screen, wondering why the air feels heavier than yesterday. You see, it's not about luck. It's not about charm. It's about attention. Every billionaire, every titan of industry, they're watching, calculating, betting. And if they've made a decision about you, it means your story is no longer just yours. That's right, your tomorrow is in a pile of memos, PowerPoints, and phone calls you'll never hear. The irony. You've been chasing your own dreams, thinking they're private, thinking they're sacred, thinking that your late nights and early mornings only belong to you. Wrong. Every move, every hesitation, every brilliant spark you thought was invisible, it's all cataloged. And they're smiling. Or maybe frowning. It doesn't matter, because in that moment, you're part of their game. No, no, no. This isn't some fairy tale about secret benefactors or generous millionaires. This is darker, sharper, colder. Decisions are not made out of kindness. They're made out of necessity, out of vision, out of strategy. And you've just been analyzed. They've weighed your strengths, your weaknesses. They've measured your ambition against the risk you pose. They've whispered names and dates and metrics you didn't even know mattered. And in that silent calculus, you have been evaluated, considered, judged. They've drawn conclusions that will ripple into your life whether you like it or not. And here's the punchline. Most people never even know it happened. Think about that. Every decision you make now will be traced back to this moment. Every hesitation, every bold move, every fleeting idea, it's all a reaction to them. to their decision, to the invisible hands that just tilted your world. It's almost poetic, isn't it? You've lived your life thinking you were free, and yet a few men or women have just shifted the board beneath your feet. You might feel powerless, but here's the twist. Being observed doesn't make you weak. It makes you essential. It means you matter. It means they see potential in you. And if potential is seen, well, it can be molded. It can be exploited, or it can be weaponized. This is the moment where you decide. You could shrink, hide, pretend you're invisible. Or you could stare back at the world with teeth bared, shoulders squared, eyes burning. Because the fact that billionaires have made a decision about you doesn't define you. It challenges you. It dares you. It taunts you. It's a provocation. And in this provocation lies a raw, fierce opportunity. The question isn't whether they made a decision about you. The question is, what will you do about it? Every hero, every strategist, every disruptor, they started somewhere uncomfortable, somewhere exposing, somewhere terrifying. And here you are, thrust into that arena without even asking for a ticket. Your fear, that's your fuel. Your anger, that's your compass. Your curiosity, that's your edge. They think they've decided your path, but what if you could turn the table? What if you could use their calculation against them? What if you could walk into their world, armed with nothing but raw will and the knowledge that the spotlight is on you? Nah, it's not impossible. It's necessary. So take a breath, look around, feel the weight of the invisible judgment hovering above you, and then smile. Yes. Smile, because the billionaires might have made a decision about you. But the real decision, the one that matters, has always been in your hands. And in the coming moments, you're going to see why the choices you make next won't just change your life, they'll rewrite the rules of the game entirely. So now that they've made their move, what do you do? Do you crumble? Do you whisper excuses to yourself while the world moves past? No. That's not your style, is it? That's not how someone who's about to flip the script behaves. The moment a decision is made about you by anyone, anywhere, is the exact moment you stop being a passive player. It's your cue to step into the arena with teeth bared and eyes wide open. Here's the truth they won't tell you. Being observed, being judged, being calculated, it's a privilege. Yes, a privilege. Because attention is power. Every time a billionaire decides something about you, they are admitting one thing: they see something. A spark, a fracture, a flaw, a weakness, maybe a talent, maybe a risk. And that is your entry point. That's your weapon. They've laid the chessboard. The pieces are set. And now it's your turn to play. Think about it. Every empire, every titan, every legend, they were analyzed. They were predicted. They were boxed in by numbers, probabilities, and the skepticism of the powerful. And what did they do? They broke the pattern. They shattered expectations. They made moves so unpredictable, so audacious, that the observers didn't know what hit them. And you're standing at the exact same threshold. The rules have been written without your input. The decision has been made without your consent. But the game can still be rewritten. The beauty of it is this. You don't need permission. You don't need approval. You don't even need their respect. You need one thing. One raw, feral, undeniable force, action. The kind that wakes up at 4 a.m. when the world is quiet. The kind that keeps grinding when no one's watching. The kind that turns anger, fear, and doubt into fuel. Because now, the decision is on the table. And every move you make is a counter-decision, a response, a rebellion. Yes, rebellion. Let it burn in your veins. If they think they've shaped your path, show them how sharp your claws are. Every calculated glance they sent your way, every hidden metric, every silent judgment, they didn't see you. Not really. They saw an outline, a sketch. And sketches can be colored in. Sketches can be overwritten. Sketches can be set on fire and transformed into something new, something alive, something unstoppable. Oh wait, no, we said no, unstoppable, but you get it. So here's the plan. Step 1. Acknowledge the fact that someone powerful has taken a note about you. Internalize it. Internalize it. Feel the weight. Taste the challenge. Let it shake you, fuel you, sharpen your senses. Step 3. Respond. Not with words, not with whining, not with fear, with action. Calculated, fierce, relentless. Every decision they made about you becomes data, insight, leverage. Every expectation becomes a target, and you become the one they never predicted. No. Don't underestimate it. This isn't just motivation. This is strategy. This is war in the quiet spaces of your life. Every habit you build, every risk you take, every late-night thought you act on, it's all part of the counterattack. And when they look down from their towers, scanning the world, thinking they've mapped you, they'll see a storm instead. A storm you chose to create. And here's the final point, the one that no one will say out loud. This is yours, completely, entirely. No billionaire, no boardroom, no crystal glass has the right to dictate your limits. They've made a decision about you, yes, but you decide what to do with it. You decide how to respond. You decide whether their judgment defines you or whether it ignites something so raw, so fierce, that it bends their expectations until they shatter. And isn't that delicious? So take this, use it. Let it burn in your chest. Let it drive you when no one else believes. Let it push you past hesitation, past fear, past every invisible barrier. Because now, the game has changed. They've made a move. And the next move is yours. Now listen carefully. This is where it gets real. This is where the decision they made about you stops being a sentence and starts being fuel. Because here's the truth. Knowing they're watching, knowing they're judging, it's not a threat. It's a map, a blueprint of opportunity. Every expectation, every assumption, every calculation, they've exposed their thinking. And thinking can be outsmarted. Actions can be unpredictable. And you're about to become exactly that. Own your space, wherever you are right now, your desk, your apartment, your neighborhood, claim it. Turn it into a battlefield where you sharpen your mind and your skills. No one cares what they think you can do. What matters is what you actually do. Every skill you develop, every habit you cement, every piece of knowledge you acquire, it's invisible armor. Yes, armor that no boardroom, no billionaire, no spreadsheet can touch. Observe relentlessly. You've been observed, yes, but now it's your turn. Watch the patterns around you. Study success. study failure, study the margins. Every weakness they saw, exploit it. Every assumption they made about you, shatter it. Every door they think is closed, kick it open. The thrill isn't in breaking rules. It's in rewriting the game without anyone noticing until it's too late. Move deliberately. Action is the language they don't speak, the one they can't calculate. Every small decision compounds. Every calculated risk, every bold choice. It accumulates into an avalanche they never predicted. They made a decision about you. Now make a decision about yourself, and make it louder, clearer, unmissable. Harness intensity, fear, anger, doubt. These aren't weaknesses. They're your ammunition. Transform them. Turn anxiety into focus. Turn frustration into discipline. Turn uncertainty into strategy. Every emotion becomes fuel. Every obstacle becomes data. Every challenge becomes proof that you're still standing, still moving, still alive. No, no, no. Don't just survive. Overwhelm, outperform, outthink, outlast. Own the narrative. They've written a line about you. They've whispered your name in their meetings. But you're the author now. Every choice, every action, every victory, this is your story. Sweet, chaotic power. Rewrite it boldly. Rewrite it darkly. Rewrite it so sharply that when they look again, they can't recognize the sketch they drew. You are no longer a decision on a spreadsheet. You are a force that bends the rules, that breaks expectations, that refuses to be contained. So here's what it comes down to. They decided, they judged, they predicted, and in that act, they handed you the opportunity of a lifetime, the opportunity to rise, to dominate, to transform. Not for them, not for the world, for you. Every second you waste doubting yourself, every hesitation, every quiet fear, they've already won that moment. But one choice, one move, one relentless streak of action, and you flip the board. So take a breath. Feel the weight of it. Smile, even if it's just a flicker in the dark, and then move. Step into the challenge. Step into the heat. Step into the part of yourself that refuses to be measured by anyone else. Yes, step into chaos and make it your empire. Because here's the final truth. Billionaires may have made a decision about you, but you are the one who will decide your life, your path, your power. And when you act, truly act, nothing, not strategy, not money, not expectation can stop the force you unleash. Now it gets deeper. Now it's not just about action. It's about control, not theirs, yours. Every decision they made about you, every silent calculation in their high-rise towers, it's a spark, a challenge. And sparks ignite fires. Fires burn paths through walls they never thought could be broken. Dominate your mind. They may have analyzed your habits, your weaknesses, your patterns, but your mind is untouchable. Every thought, every doubt, every flicker of fear, they can't see it unless you let them. And here's the twist. You don't just protect it, you sharpen it. Every dark hour alone becomes your laboratory. Every sleepless night, every restless moment, every fear you stare at becomes ammunition. Yes, the mind becomes a weapon. Turn invisibility into stealth. They think they've mapped you. They think they've predicted your moves. Good. Let them think that. Work quietly. Move under the radar. Every step unnoticed is a step that blindsides expectation. The best power isn't noise. It's the silence before the storm. And storms are deadly when they arrive without warning. Exploit every flaw. Not just theirs, yours too. Weaknesses are maps. Vulnerabilities are guides. Every mistake, every failure, every hesitation, analyze it, understand it, weaponize it. No. Don't mourn your limits. Master them. Transform them. Use them to vault higher than you ever imagined. Every crack is a lever. Every fault is an edge. Every scar is a blueprint. Command intensity. Don't just react. Don't just survive. Command. Let fear tremble at your gaze. Let doubt shrink when it senses your drive. Let challenge quiver when it realizes you are fully present, fully aware, fully relentless. Intensity is invisible to observers until it explodes, and explosions leave marks, permanent marks. Rewrite the game. They've set rules. They've drawn borders. They've drawn lines in the sand. And now it's time for you to erase them. Step beyond the boundaries. Leap over their assumptions. Outpace their calculations. Every decision they made about you is a shadow. And shadows, disappear when the light you carry is too bright, too focused, too fierce to ignore. This is the turning point. The moment where you stop being a subject of their decisions and start being the author of reality. Every move you make now is intentional. Every action, deliberate. Every success, inevitable. The thrill isn't in defying them. The thrill is in discovering what happens when no one, not even the richest, sharpest minds, can touch your potential. And here's the truth you must carry forward. They may have decided your role. They may have predicted your next steps. They may even have underestimated you. But their decisions are fuel. Their predictions are targets. Their assumptions are launch pads. And from here, you rise. You act. You dominate your own life. And when you do, they won't know what hit them. The next phase isn't just action. It's transformation. Total, relentless, unyielding transformation. And in that transformation, you are untouchable. Not because anyone said so, not because anyone observed, but because you decided that your path, your power, your will, your mind belongs only to you. And isn't that delicious? The moment of absolute control, born from chaos. The moment when their decision about you becomes nothing more than a spark that ignites the storm.